So, there is a question whether we want NFS or not. So Black Manta and some other YouTubers have started this movement of we want NFS. But I actually have a middle of the road story here to tell. That I don't think we want an NFS. If I want NFS, it has to be a good one and definitely not Unbound. Okay, so Unbound is actually not a bad game if I am honest, but Unbound is not a good game either. It restricts you in a lot of ways that I think is not good, basically. So, first of all, this is single player. I'm loading it. Apparently, I have on few stuff, probably from the speed pass. Now, if I want to start a race, I directly cannot get in here, right? Yeah, I think so. I don't. Yeah, so I have to first get out of that home or safe house, then open the map again and do this. Oh, where's teleport? Oh my god. No, 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 no. I thought they added the teleport option in single player, but they didn't. Oh my god, this is worse. Okay, we have to go back. See? That's such a bullshit experience. My god, if I want to race, I cannot race. I have to drive through some roads and go to a meetup, and probably I can race there, and the racer also spawned randomly. Oh my god, I don't know how one can design such a system. This is not a good system. Oof. Okay, let's go online then. The one that I wanted to basically show you guys. So here I am in online. They're doing matchmaking. What kind of bullshit matchmaking it does, I don't know. But let's see if I wanna start a race. My god, I didn't know. I forgot how awful the experience of the single player was. So Criterion definitely has put in much effort into the multiplayer of the things. I don't know why they're locked, but they should not be. This is some visual bug that they do not want to solve, I guess. It doesn't matter in the big scheme of things compared to the amount of problems this game have. This lock sign here is nothing. So I am leaving a safe house, and now I have to do this to get there, and when I do this, and then I can start a race basically. That's bullshit. I should be able to start a race from the main menu, period. Okay, so now that is the thing. So why everyone remembers Most Wanted, Carbon, like like why everyone remembers them so fondly? It's because everyone could play them the way they want them. They were not bogged down by random encounters of police. I mean, they were, but we could just alt F4 it and then just come back and do start a race. But what I am trying to say here is, in Most Wanted, if you wanted to do race, you could do race continuously. Yes, the police was on your back. You could just press alt F4 or close the game in console probably. Turn it on, you're back in main menu, bam, you are in a race again. So if you want to race in Most Wanted, you can do it all the time. Nobody is stopping you. Okay, so now I think same thing goes for Carbon. If I remember correctly, I haven't played it since the first time I played. I played Carbon only once. And okay, so if somebody wanted to do police chases all the time, there was a menu option that you could actually choose to start a police race in a random place in the map. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you. So I told you guys that I'm gonna show you like why people actually remembers Most Wanted so fondly. So let's start. So I just played the first few races to get to this point, and let's check. So so this is the main menu, and I have no, this is not the main menu. Actually, there is one menu in the back. So yeah, so this is the main menu of the carrier, not the game. And we have resume free roam. So if there are like free roam nerds who like to vibe with the city, they can just go through this option. So for the rest of the people, we have this blacklist 15, basically your current level. So now you're in level 15, you have to come up to level 1 eventually. And we have race events, and I can directly start the race from the menu. So if I am a person who wants to race all the time, I could do this from this menu. I do not have to go through exit safe house, find a like meetup. Yeah, find a meetup in Unbound or some other races in the previous games like Hate and stuff. But yeah, so this is like so convenient. Like you guys probably see what I'm saying. This is milestone event, and basically all the milestones needed for progressing the career, I could just start them here. This was a convenience. I wouldn't say like this is necessary in a game, but this is really convenient. This race events starting directly from the menu is essential for a game. And I was talking about like people who wants to do police chase can directly start the police chase from the menu. See, it's so easy. People can just do it if they want. So yeah, it was so convenient back then. So this is the reason why Most Wanted is remembered so fondly. People who wanted to do races could do races. People who wanted to do police chases could start a police chase directly from the menu. People who wanted to free roam could start a free roam from the menu. There was option for everybody. Like in Unbound, in the single player, if I wanted to do two race one after the other, I had to go from one meetup to another meetup, and there is a chance that the police will see me in the middle, and then I will have to go through a 10 minutes police race and things like that. Like so much time wasted. People are not going to be fond of this thing. Even Heat gave you more options. Like you'd like to do races and just vibe, do it in the day. If you want like police, you have to come at night. Like you have to start your career at night. And if you wanted to vibe in the night, just go to the night and do not let your heat go up. So you were fine. You could do vibes even back then, right? So this is like such a convenient thing. Even it was in Heat, they removed it in Unbound, and that is the reason why people still remembers these old games so fondly. People could do what they want, when they want, and how they want. Okay, let's check some other menus. So there is challenge series. This thing has like vanished in the newer games. Okay, there are some challenges throughout the maps in Unbound, like this technical races, but they're not like this. Quick race, like this is such a essential option. Like even in Grid Legends, that is another EA game that came recently, and that also has a race creator. I do not think that is as good. This quick race option from the older Need for Speed games were exquisite. They were extremely fun. Like you could just start a race and every other racers will be on your same level, like the same level of the car that you were using and things like that. So it was very convenient. LAN play. I'm not a big multiplayer guy, so a counterpart of me that is very fond of multiplayer will probably gush over this one. An alias manager. I think this should come back in any future Need for Speed. Like me and my brother used to have two aliases so that our progress are separate. Now I'm not living with my brother. Obviously, I have grown a bit older, but but this alias manager needs to come back, because if my friends come over, I can just give them a new alias and they can do whatever they want without touching my game, basically. Okay, let's go back to Unbound and see what we can say more there. So we are back in Unbound, so let's give some concluding thought. So, do I want NFS? Yes, I definitely want more NFS. But I do not want a repeat of Unbound. So, before actually closing this, I should probably tell something that I like about Unbound. So, what I absolutely love about Unbound, these effects, I love them. They are good. They're awesome, and oh, sorry, I was not looking. They're good, and they should be back in future NFS. Obviously, not everyone liked them, so probably they could make it optional. Actually, they should make it optional, I think. And I also think that like these vanity items, they can stay. Actually, they're not, I'm not fond of them, like this like customizing your character and things like that. Like I don't think a racing game needs this, but I do see where EA is coming from in this case. Like they're basically copying Forza and I guess Crew as well. I haven't played Crew 2, so I don't know. So I haven't played any Crew basically. So I am not the person that will say this. Oh my god. Oh, these police are annoying. Okay, well, what was I saying? Yeah. So the customization stuff of character and vanity items, I think they're benign. Like they do not bog me down basically when I'm playing the game. But things that bog me down, I already said them. They're like less of convenience. There are like more restrictions. Well, I haven't told about this. Like they have in this game a restriction on how many times you can restart in a session, like in a whole day. I think both day and night including, and that's the bullshittiest bullshit of this game actually. But Yeah, that I hate personally. As I was saying, like Unbound feels like it is a free to play mobile game. Like it tries to restrict you. It doesn't give you full freedom, the freedom that you want, that a proper game should have. Like I see that in Need for Speed community, people say that Forza Horizon, Forza Horizon is not good because it doesn't have a progression. But I don't think that's the point of Forza Horizon at all. The point of Forza Horizon is the freedom. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want, how you want. That's why Forza Horizon is number one. And that is why the crew copied the whole Forza Horizon game in motorsport. And I can actually start another rant about that. Like, I hate the fact that the crew is just copying Forza Horizon, and there are few YouTubers who are. 2440 in the area doing something they shouldn't be doing. I am just standing here, guy. Whatever. The what I was saying? Yeah. So the Crew Motorfest, there are some YouTubers who are posting that the Crew Motorfest might take Forza Horizon down. Like what are you talking about? Like this is a copy. It came 2 years after Forza Horizon 5, and like a game that is 2 year late in the party, and it will take down Forza Horizon. Like what are you saying? Like I don't know. I don't know how they think like that. Like how like Forza will come with Forza Horizon 6 in 2 years, and it will be way better than Motorsport. That I think I believe that actually. And Motorsport is just a copy. A copy game should not be held that much. I don't know why the YouTubers are actually so fond of this game. I don't know. I don't like copy games. In that sense, Need for Speed is awesome. It doesn't copy anybody basically. Like obviously they are all racing games, they will have shared stuff. But Need for Speed is unique. I'm gonna give it to Need for Speed. And if anybody from Criterion is listening to this, you should be proud of the visuals that you have done in Need for Speed Unbound. It is awesome. The game system is awful, but your visuals, they are awesome. Your, how would I say, the way you start the race is awesome. Motorface just copied everything from Forza Horizon. That is not awesome, and it should not be held that much. Period. And yeah, you guys like Criterion or the whole Need for Speed ethos, it should remain the same. Every game should be its own unique thing, and you guys are doing it. I am praising you for that basically. That said, if you're gonna make another Need for Speed, for the love of God, bring back freedom. Not a what am I saying? Like, do not give me a festival game. Give me a Need for Speed game with the freedom that was given to us back in the 2000s basically. Like even Undercover, I think had like Undercover is not like regarded that well as a game, but even that game gave you freedom, I think. I have to check the menus. I do not have the Undercover CD with me right now. I mean, I didn't have the Most Wanted CD with me either, but you know how I got that. But I do not want to do that for Undercover. But I think you guys know what I'm saying. Like, give us the freedom in the career. Like in the career, you do not actually have to give like complete freedom. Like, for example, in Most Wanted, I knew that I had to complete these races, has to do these milestone tasks to get through this level. But what I had freedom that I could choose when I want to do the races and when I want to do the police chases and how I want to do them. That I had a complete freedom in, and I want that freedom back in Need for Speed. So, do I want NFS? Yes, I want NFS. But do I want NFS like Unbound, like in the same manner? No, I do not want another Unbound, like in system wise. I want Unbound graphics. I think graphics is fine. Unbound mechanics is not fine. Like game mechanics is not fine. The graphics is exquisite. It's lovely. Yeah. Okay, that's my concluding thought. I want NFS, but I want the freedom back. I do not want a festival game, but I want the freedom back. I want to do whatever I want, whenever I want, how I want. Okay, so we want NFS. I agree on that part. Goodbye. Thanks for listening. So, I was just listening to my voice recording and I realized how awful I sound. I make so many mistakes when I'm talking. So I was thinking if I should upload this video, but I think I will still upload this video and hope you guys who I don't think any of you will come this far and get but you guys will get annoyed and close the tab. But if you are here, this is my first video where I am talking, so that's it. Okay, bye.